Water is running short in the capital, Caracas, as the country continues to struggle with the effects of power shortages caused by a failure in the largest hydroelectric plant in the state of Bolívar. People are trying to get it from wherever they can. There used to be a small faucet right next to the avenue, but they say it has been cut off.
The only thing we need is water. We can't continue like this. We haven't had water for weeks and now there's no electricity.
The government has been trying to restore electricity around the country, a task that is becoming more challenging as days go by. This power station in eastern Caracas blew up in the middle of the night.
There's still lots of smoke here because of the fire. The government says that the opposition and the United States are trying to sabotage Venezuela's electric grid.
Contra Venezuela, sobre la mesa están todas las opciones.
All of the options which are on the table are against Venezuela, and one of these options includes the electric war, the electric shock and the cyber attack. If it is one of those options and a high-tech cyber attack has been made against Venezuela, the United States is the only government with the technology.
MAURI Carolina FERRERO says she was woken up by a strange sound in the middle of the night.
It was like, ooh, and then I watched the sky. There was a big flame. It was like fireworks that you can see in Disneyland with the princesses and all that. I was so afraid. I thought we were all going to blow up.
Workers from the state electric company told us 2 transformers exploded. For the opposition, it is an example of the corruption and mismanagement that has been ongoing for years in Venezuela. That's why opposition leader Juan Guaido said it was time to declare a national emergency.
We are requesting today the Chamber approve a decree to call for a national emergency, of tragedy, of catastrophe that Venezuela is in today.
The government is trying to contain the situation on the streets, trying to prevent violence. But the security forces were unable to control the looting in this mall. One ELIAS store was destroyed when dozens of people entered to loot his shop. Many were detained.
This makes me very sad that this is happening to us as a society. People coming in here and destroying everything. They took food but also chairs, tables and other things.
But on the streets, there are those who are struggling for almost everything. Until now, the government has been unable to fulfill their most basic needs. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Caracas.